Hello beautiful people. So today I'm going to share with you how to brighten a tired face. And so I just got over the flu, and during that time I drank I ate a bunch of soup, chicken noodle soup, and it has a lot of salt in it, too much salt. And so I've been tired, just trying to get over the flu and all that stuff. That's what I want to share with you today, how I brighten my face when I'm tired and just want to look refreshed. And so I always start out with the ice pack. So you just take this ice pack and you put it over your face, over your eyes, wherever it's kind of puffy or bloated. My eyes are a little puffy because of the chicken soup. It feels so good. I'm just putting this on my face, especially my eyes, to bring some energy, circulation to my face. Just use these eye patches. This is 5 wand 24 karat gold eye treatment mask. Contains 24 karat pure gold anti-aging collagen hyaluronic acid. This one I'm going to use. I bought this for my husband mainly because his eyes are puffy a lot. And so, but I want to try it. I meant to try it myself as well. And so they say you have to do this lying down. I'm just going to put it on my eyes for a couple of seconds just to see how it feels. Oh, it feels good. Looks like I had it in the refrigerator, but I haven't. So I think this is how you put it on. See how I got that backwards? But it feels good. I like the way it feels. But you're supposed to leave this on, according to the instructions, for like 15-20 minutes. What I don't like is how it's sliding. I feel it sliding. That's what everyone was saying, it slides off your face. And so I don't like that. It says you have to do this lying down. And so okay. So take these off. I'm gonna try it later tonight too. But anyway, if you have the time, put those on your eyes. You have time. So I'm just going to rub the excess in on my face. Just rub that in on my eyes. See if that works. Look like it's working already. Okay, so we did that. Now we want to apply some moisturizer to our face. And so the moisturizer I'm using today is one of my favorites. It's the Signature Club A Double Hyaluronic Ounce of Gold Volumizing Day Cream Broad Spectrum. So I'm going to use that. This is how it looks. You only need real tiny bit of this because a little bit goes a long way. That's one thing I like about it. This is kind of shimmery, has like a little shimmery look to it. If you have dry skin, this is very good. First of all, this is not being sponsored by anyone. These are my own favorite products that I've been using for a few years. Some of them kind of new to me, like that under eye patch. Put a little bit more on my neck. Don't forget your neck. A lot of times we forget our neck. Why, but we do. So the next step is going to be brightening our eyes. I meant to do this first. If your eyes kind of red, this is the next step. It's this clear eyes, maximum redness relief in this clear eyes. I'm just going to put one drop. Ooh, this comes out really easy. So now that we've moisturized our entire face, including under our eyes, now it's time to apply our makeup. And so I'm going to start off with this eye primer. This is the Milani eyeshadow primer. I like using this. works a little bit. Then with these primers, you want to make sure you don't put too much, some of them. Because if you put too much, then you have to take it off. It's going to mess up your makeup. I put this on first so it could dry while I'm doing the rest of my makeup. And I also keep handy when I'm doing my makeup. I keep a fan handy. Sometimes I start sweating, I get too hot. And so this helps. So the next thing we're going to apply is our eye brightener to brighten up our face. And so I'm using this Fenty Beauty Eye Brightener Fix. This is the color Butter. It's really light and it comes out super duper fast. And so use some type of yellow. Depends on your skin tone, of course. I'm using this butter yellow color. You're supposed to swirl it with this according to the application instructions, but I want to use my finger. You don't want too much because it's still going to put on concealer. So you just put a little. You can also use this. This is what I used to use. This right. I think this is e.l.f. yellow color. I used to use this. It's more thicker. You can put this on too. Kind of creases. That's one reason I don't use it that much, but I used to use this a lot, and I probably still would if I needed to. And I almost forgot to do the primer. We got to prime our pores, our face. This is Ruby Kisses primer. Still not too late to put it on, because let's make sure I put it on my cheeks. That's where I mainly need it, on my cheeks, nose, and chin. So I mostly need it, especially to close the pores. And so now we're going to do our makeup, and I'm using the Fenty Beauty again, number 300. This is her matte Profilter Longwear foundation. Couple pumps. And I'm going to mix it with this. I'm going to mix it with this to provide a little shimmer on my makeup. The lotion I put on should provide a little shimmer as well, but this is going to provide a little extra. This is good if your skin is dry, just to give you a little glow. Together on the top of my hand, and then apply it. Apply it first to the areas that you really want to cover, any blemishes. That's why you should apply it first, and then put the most in the areas you want to cover. Even if you might use some concealer corrector. Don't want too much. The place you want it the least is on your nose. Now some people talk about their makeup cakes on their nose. The answer is to not put too much. That's the answer. Any excess, you could tap it under your chin. Sometimes I used to do that, or sometimes I do that, or I take the rest with my kabuki brush. It's going to help me blend my makeup when I do this. So now I'm just going to tap it, blend it. Lightly. I like this too because you can use the top and the sides to blend. So now we're going to use our concealer. Using one of my favorite colors. This is Fit Me Concealer in the color Sand. It's not too light. Some people like going real light with their concealer. I guess there's a place for that. Because my eyes are a little puffy, I don't want it too bright, and we use the brightener. nose, but just a little bit on my forehead. Here. Anywhere else I need color correction. This is sun damage on the side of my face. I think it comes from when I'm riding in the car. Even if I'm not on the sun side, I don't know. It's like the sun is attacking me, even though I use sunscreen. I don't wear it as much as I should, but I do use it because some sunscreens break your face out. But I've been using that Neutrogena sunscreen, and so far it hasn't been breaking my face out. My chin is small, so I want to make sure I get some of that concealer on my chin, my forehead, and under my eyes. Bookie brush. One day I'm going to do a, Lord's will, one day I'm going to do a makeup video with a sponge. Some people I know, that's all they want to use is the sponge, and so one day I'm going to do it with the sponge. And so these makeup tips, just in case you don't know, these are from my book, The Godly Woman's Guide to Inner and Outer Beauty. This is where most of these come from. As I mentioned before, I went to beauty school, modeling school, charm school, whatever you want to call it. It's really like a modeling school. And so they taught us how to do our makeup. They did a really good job. And so makeup hasn't changed much. Really hasn't changed at all. People just wearing a little bit more. And so next we're going to do our contour. So our contour and all of our makeup application, I'm using cream colors, cream makeup, because that's going to make us look hydrated. But sometimes when you're dehydrated, it makes you look tired. And so that's what we're doing. We're moisturizing our face. So all of this is slenderizes your face. It's how you make your face look slender. Everyone doesn't need contouring. If your face is real slender, you don't need contouring. And so everyone doesn't need it, but I'm in a process of losing a little weight, and so it's the excess. And so I need to slim down my face just a little. And so you press the makeup in. I know a lot of people are addicted to brushing, and there's nothing wrong with brushing. You can brush. I just like it this way. I noticed that it blends. It just like it looks more natural. I noticed that, and so that's what I've been doing. Under my chin, just dabbing motions. So now we're gonna do our eyes. This purple, this is like a burgundy color. I'm gonna dab this a little bit on our eyes, in the outer corner. Now I'm going to use this crease makeup brush to blend it in. So I didn't put on any transition color. We're not going to really need it. And so I'm going to put some of that on my hand. And dab it on the brush. Just gonna put a little more, and so you can use the brush. I'm gonna use my finger because the primer it's really got my eyelids dry, which is supposed to, especially if you're wearing powder makeup. So we got that on. So now I'm gonna take this blush. This is Pink Dahlia by Anastasia, Beverly Hills blush. Why I want to say blush. So I'm just going to put some of that on my hand to soften it and to just get a bunch on there. I'm going to take my ring finger and blend it from the center toward the outer, like that. Just put a little more. So put that aside for a moment because we're going to use that again. Now we're going to go back to the dark lipstick. This is lipstick. You can use lipstick anywhere, including on your eyes, like I do. I get a lot of compliments when I wear my lipstick on my eyes because a lot of people are like, oh, that's different. What is... You see how that looks? Now we take brush, gotta blend it, so you touch it right in the center and on the outer edges to blend it. That's all you have to do. See how it's blending on the side. So now I'm going to take this Fenty Beauty Bomb Posse. I'm going to use this pink shimmer shade right here to lighten just above my eyes. I like that contrast that it gives. I'm also going to use it on my eyebrows, beneath my eyebrows. Probably the only powder that we're going to use on our face is this right here. But it has that shimmer. Can you see the shimmer? It has that shimmer. You kind of want to blend it directly, touching the color below. Blend, 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 blend. Now we got to do some highlighter. So this is the highlighter I'm using. Put a little bit on my forehead. Cream. We're sticking with the cream colors. Sticking with the cream colors. A little on my chin, cheekbones. Just gonna blend it. Just tap it with your fingers. You can also use a brush. So now I'm going to go back to the pink Dahlia blush. Just going to put a little bit. Put a little bit up here. It balances out your face when you put there. Some people put on your chin. Blush brush, dab the excess on here, and then just press. Press, 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 press. I'm telling you, just try the pressing technique and see how it looks compared to the brushing. Let's do our eyebrows, and we still want this. We're trying to brighten ourselves up, and so I'm going to use a lighter pencil on my eyes. So you can start at the beginning and light sweep strokes at the top to shape your eyebrows. Decide how you want them to look. And then you fill it in with gentle, soft sweeps. Fill it in with soft sweeps. Start at the top. I tried to start at the bottom over there. Your eyebrows don't have to always be perfect shape. I know some people want them to be perfect. Of course I do too, but no one's really gonna notice unless they look really, really different. So now I'm gonna line the inside of my eye, the waterline, all the way across. Because that's gonna wake up our eyes so we don't look so tired. Or I don't look so tired. But you all look great. So we're not going to put any powder on our face. I rarely wear powder because powder dries out your skin. When I was younger, I used to put the pressed powder on, the loose powder, and I haven't. Sometimes I use it, especially if I'm taking pictures and all that stuff, because I have a sheen. You know, we have a sheen on our face. And so I like the sheen on my face because it gives us this glow and it makes your makeup look natural, makes you look refreshed. And so I don't wear a lot of powder, but you can put powder on. You can put it on like right now or when you finish, or some people put it on before they do their blush. And so the choice is yours what you want to do, but that's why I don't wear powder, so you won't see me wearing powder. So now we're going to get ready to put on our mascara. Before we do that, I want to spray my face with the setting spray. I like putting this on before because sometimes I notice that when I put the setting spray on after, that it messes up my mascara. And so I'm going to use the Covergirl mascara because we don't want too much on. This is light brown, and so if you use a darker color, it's going to make you look tired most likely. And so this is a black brown. They say if you pump like this, it dries it out, and so I try not to do that, but it's a habit. If your eyeshadow clumps, get you one of these little mascara brushes. They come in packs, and you can use this to separate them if it clumps. Or just wipe off your mascara brush and then use it like that. So that's what I usually do. Then your lower lashes, just skip this part if you want. I'm not going to put on any eyeliner on my lower eyelashes because the more makeup you put on, the more makeup you're going to have on, and then we're trying to look fresh. The opposite of looking tired. And the older you get, the more you're going to want to look fresh as opposed to overdone. Makeup was really originally created for mature older women because younger women don't need makeup. In general, they don't need makeup. I didn't need makeup until, and I still really don't need it now, but I didn't need makeup until I got in my 40s. And so you don't really need makeup if you're younger. But I did wear it, but I didn't really need it. And so I have an eyelash curler, but I don't use it. And so I don't know why, I just don't use it. I think because my eyelashes are kind of curly and I like the way they kind of stick out. Okay, so now we got to put on some lipstick. So I'm putting on this Milani Plum Rose color on my lips. You can start on the outside. Inside, you notice I'm not putting on any lip liner. I hardly ever wear lip liner. And then just a little lip shine on top. So now the last step, I'm going to put this body gloss on by Palmer's Cocoa Butter. I like this. It's one of my favorites. You just need real tiny. Usually put it on my chest area. A little bit on my neck, not much. So this is going to give you a glow. So your neck area, your neck and your décolleté, your chest area will match your face. And so it will also glow. You don't want a shimmery face and a dry neck. I mean, you can, but I usually do this a lot. I usually dress up when I'm going out with my husband. We have a date night or date day is probably more accurate, once a week. Like that. And so we're done. We're done. I want to put on some earrings right fast. So which earrings do you think look better? These or these? Or these? Which ones do you like better? I like the leaves. I think I'm gonna go with the leaves. There we go. We look fresh now. Thank you for watching.